Bereshit, chapter 48. A while later, someone told Yosef that his father was ill. He took with him his 2 sons, M'nasheh and Ephraim. Yaakov was told, "Here comes your son Yosef." Israel gathered his strength and sat up in bed. Yaakov said to Yosef, "El Shaddai appeared to me at Luz in the land of Canaan and blessed me, saying to me, I will make you fruitful and numerous. I will make of you a group of people, and I will give this land to your descendants to possess forever. Now your 2 sons, who were born to you in the land of Egypt before I came to you in Egypt, are mine. Ephraim and M'nasheh will be as much mine as Reuben and Shimon are. The children born to you after them will be yours, but for purposes of inheritance they are to be counted with their older brothers. Now as for me, when I came from Padan, Rachel died suddenly as we were traveling through the land of Canaan, while we were still some distance from Ephrat. So I buried her there on the way to Ephrat, also known as Bethlehem. Then Israel noticed Yosef's sons and asked, "Whose are these?" Yosef answered his father, They are my sons, whom God has given me here." Yaakov replied, "I want you to bring them here to me, so that I can bless them." Now Israel's eyes were dim with age, so that he could not see. Yosef brought his sons near to him, and he kissed them and embraced them. Israel said to Yosef, "I never expected to see even you again, but God has allowed me to see your children too." Yosef brought them out from between his legs and prostrated himself on the ground. Then Yosef took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left hand, and M'nasheh in his left hand toward Israel's right hand, and brought them near to him. But Israel put out his right hand and laid it on the head of the younger one, Ephraim, and put his left hand on the head of M'nasheh. He intentionally crossed his hands, even though M'nasheh was the firstborn. Then he blessed Yosef. "The God in whose presence my fathers Abraham and Yitzchak lived, the God who has been my own shepherd all my life, long to this day, the angel who has rescued me from all harm, bless these boys. May they remember who I am and what I stand for, and likewise my fathers Abraham and Yitzchak, who they were and what they stood for, and may they grow into teeming multitudes on the earth." When Yosef saw that his father was laying his right hand on Ephraim's head, it displeased him, and he lifted up his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head and place it instead on M'nasheh's head. Yosef said to his father, "Don't do it that way, my father, for this one is the firstborn. Put your right hand on his head." But his father refused and said, "I know that, my son, I know it. He too will become a people, and he too will be great. Nevertheless, his younger brother will be greater than he, and his descendants will grow into many nations." Then he added this blessing on them that day: "Israel will speak of you in their own blessings by saying, May God make you like Ephraim and M'nasheh." Thus he put Ephraim ahead of M'nasheh. Israel then said to Yosef, "You see that I am dying, but God will be with you, and will bring you back to the land of your ancestors. Moreover, I am giving to you a Shechem," which means shoulder, ridge, share, or in reference to city of Shechem, "more than to your brothers. I captured it from the Emori with my sword and bow.